Okay, let's try this again. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mountain Blade Warband. I'm here with Sam.
Hello, Ollie. Let's see if you can actually do this right and actually take over a kingdom.
Yes. let's let's do that.
Well, you didn't listen to my last advice where I said you should take actual kebabs.
Yeah. Okay, well let me know when you're on the there's only one town on the entire map, I think, that I do not own, and it is Praven over there. And I have assembled the entire Magnag Imperial army.
The Magnag Imperial Army.
Can you see them?
So, tell me, Ollie, did you let one of them burn off your face just so you could then say that you've been attacked by this one thing to gain support?
Oh no, I didn't need to.
They burned off my face. Look, I wanted to get laid one more time before I died.
Yeah. Okay, so can you see the army?
I can. That's a lot of flags.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red flags, Ollie.
I think this is most of who's like. A lot of my lords don't like me. But it's not going to matter when there's nowhere to defect to.
You've always had that problem. Nobody like Ollie. You've always had that problem of nobody liking you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've just never cared. As long as you feed them, take them to war, and then you take over this kingdom before we get another war, I think we'll all be happy Gilmore.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that Family Guy joke in front of Liz where Gene Shalit was robbing Peter.
Yeah.
Liz hated it. You estimated. I'm not asking you to apologise, dear. I will just look at you in scorn.
Surrender.
Later.
I always give them a chance to surrender, but they never take it.
When they fail, kill them. I love it. I think he's giving them a chance to surrender, and the second he said he's giving them a chance, I went, the negotiations have failed, kill them. The Mr. Burns approach.
Yeah.
Give us the child peacefully and we won't shoot you. Negotiations have failed, shoot him.
Well, this isn't helping. Luckily, very few of the people there are mine. If any, actually.
I think I know what's causing them to have... I think I know what's causing them to be a bit unhappy.
What?
You're pulling the Lord Melchit thing, where you're sending everybody in very slowly to walk in. There might be a morale problem. Like you mean the tactic of walking very slowly towards the enemy. How can you possibly know that? That's confidential information. Because that's the same
what we did
tactic
last time, and the 17 times before that.
Yes, exactly.
And that is what is so brilliant about it. Doing precisely what we've done 18 times before is exactly the last thing they'll expect us to do this time.
But then, do you think there's a problem with the morale?
That everyone always gets slaughtered in the first 10 seconds. Yes. And Field Marshal Haig is worried that this may be depressing the men a tad.
Any ideas? His resignation and suicide, for one.
Interesting thought. Make a note of it, darling. Oh. New baddies have a... Now we're getting all the kills. Uh, uh, kill them! Kill them all! Kill them even more!
You know, if you'd seen the Futurama with G.I. Zap, this whole battle would be a lot funnier.
G.I. Zap.
It's basically Richard Nixon is forced to change the cartoons because they're too violent, so he starts editing them. You know, editing them live. And it just gets worse and worse. So he's got like a muscle-bound version of Professor Farnsworth with missiles. Yes, Professor. This missile will blow them all straight to church. It's G.I. Zap. Ready, aim, negotiate. Shh. That tickles. I'll fry. I'll kill those bastards. It's okay when I say it.
Oh.
And he's given all of the characters racist names, including calling Amy Box Cutter.
Box Cutter.
That's not a good name. Let's call her Pat. And it's got what was the Jamaican one's name again?
Hermes.
Hermes, yeah, he's got him drowning someone, like, head first. He's like, go on, the apple's in there somewhere. And he's shooting someone. Oh no, she shot a bullet. I caught it. Oh no, he's sleeping. And he's trying to censor everything, but it's getting too much, and then it gets to Bender and his bit, and it's too violent for him to censor anything. Because because his chest opens and drills chainsaws and everything come out, and he starts dicing people, and he can't censor any of it. It's like, oh, for God's sake. What do you filthy voters want now?
I have more men than you.
Yeah, as long as none of them kill you and they don't gang up on you.
Yeah. Which is why I'm hanging back a bit. Now, Nords are pretty tough. I'm just swinging the sword in the general direction of them, and it's hitting them sometimes. Nords are pretty tough to Kingdom of Nords till last.
The Nords.
They took over most of the map, albeit that was because I was fighting for them.
Yes, I know, you fought for them, but then they turned on you very quickly. They didn't give you what you wanted once, so you went, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah, just like the UK at the moment.
Yeah. I love seeing this, when I talk to some of my American friends and they don't get it, and they're like, why don't you just leave England? And we're trying! It didn't help that What Culture Pro Wrestling made way too many Scottish independence jokes.
Okay.
Like, well, some of us just want to leave.
We lost 15 men, they lost 159.
Oh, you lost 15 men.
Yeah, I mean, a few more were wounded, but only 15 died. Whereas 159 of them died.
There's somewhere. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just going to give
Okay.
Liz my headphones, alright?
Alright. Is that all of them? It is. Oh, that.
You can have a look at.
Ah,
Right then, Ollie. What did I miss? Are you dead yet?
Not yet. They're falling back to the castle. I mean, say whatever else you will about them. They're fighting to the last. Oh, and they're ganging up on me.
Shit. Oh no, the king's coming, quick. Hide. Too late, his pants are down.
Ah! We win.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Ollie. Hassan Chop! Actually, I'm surprised they didn't give that to Muhammad Hassan when he was wrestling as a finisher. It had to be the camel clutch. They couldn't just give him a move from the old Warner Brothers cartoon with Bugs Bunny. You guys would go Hassan Chop.
Hassan Chop.
Shut up and eat it, Gunga Din.
No.
Didn't your uncle used to keep calling you Gunga Din and you didn't know what the hell it was?
My stepdad, and yes.
Your stepdad, okay.
Yeah.
Gunga Din. That was a Johnny Quest character, I think, or Haji. I think it was Johnny Quest and Haji. Oh yeah, I also made, while I was over there, me and Margie watched Harvey Birdman. I had to show her Phil Kinsabin. Phil.
Right, and that's all of the towns that are now mine. Alright, now it's time to just sweep through the map and take the rest of the things. There's a castle that isn't ours. Let's take it. It's just going to be castles from now on.
That's a nice home you have. It's mine now.
Surrender. Prepare ladders to
Surrender
attack the
or die.
walls.
You will join me or die. Ollie, do you mean that? No. Please give me my job back.
Good evening, Ollie. Have I not interrupting? No, not at all.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Just crushing the rest of the pathetic pocket of resistance. Surrender. Your loss. I give you one last chance to rescind your remarks of calling me a common dandy. I'm so glad she's dead. If you're talking Game of Thrones spoilers, I would keep it off the internet for a while. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, why is that? Have you been keeping up with this year's Game of Thrones, Sam?
For the last time, no.
Well, there's an easy way you can do that on this channel.
Yes, I know. I know. I know that you're you're promoting thing where you explain what's happened.
Too late clips are on YouTube, that's how I know, and it's the other one. Yeah, but for the people with the self-control to not look at spoilers, I would rein them in, is all I'm saying. Oh, 6 people are watching, that's cool. It's more than we normally get, isn't it? Oh. Why didn't that hit him? Things get a tad crowded in this game, don't they? So that everyone is dead. Those of us who can't watch it, I'm telling you, there's an acceptable alternative. Kill them.
Kill them all. Kill them all and then make their skin into very, very interesting rags. Yeah, or claim we did.
Yeah.
Bring me his body and then throw his head to the crows.
Oh, a season 2 of Telltale's Batman is now available for pre-order.
Yeah, I did see that. We've still got to do that Tales of Silent Bruce.
Yeah. Jack says video quality isn't looking very good for me. How does it look for you, Sam?
It looks okay from where I am.
It might just be your bandwidth. Or not. This is actually the second attempt at a broadcast. The first one simply wouldn't work. So, it's anybody's guess what that could be, really. Ugh. I have a stable market in the flayed skin of one's enemies.
Oh, yes. And the market is only going to get higher.
As Moscow X would say, marketing! Alright, who do I give this to? There's a lot of lords. He doesn't have one. And he was loyal. He was a loyal. So I gave him the castle. Alright. Claimed one more for the Empire. Now on to the next one. With the entire Imperial army. Oh. I wonder if anything happens once you've taken everything.
I suppose when you've taken everything, you just sit there depressed and you do what Woodhouse did, where you sit on a boat screaming.
Reggie!
The last... I can just imagine your character getting old and then explaining when the war started and when you started destroying town. Going, oh, the next few months are actually a haze for me. Do what you were born to do and fight that dog. You remember that when Principal Lewis had a fist fight with a guide dog?
Yeah.
And it took off its little jacket and folded it and everything.
Oh, it turns out you can get the party members back if you make them lords. All they have to do is be disgraced by every kingdom and then you find them again. So... Alright. But then they keep their title for whatever kingdom they were with last, and you can't change it. So I have a Jarl in my party. Great fantasy wealth can be obtained just by spending cartel coins on valuable trinkets on Star Wars Old Republic. Sometimes you need to Okay, I'll wait for the army to catch up. It's quite an army. I think the delay you're on is about 12 seconds, Sam.
Oh well.
Because I'm actually watching this on my computer on YouTube as well, and it's about 12 seconds behind. I was curious as to how far behind it would be. Besiege the castle, surrender.
It's always the same, I'm always on a delay.
Doesn't want to surrender, build a siege tower. Yeah, but now we know precisely how much of one. If your lords hate you enough...
Build a siege tower that has robotic arms with boxing gloves on.
Yeah.
Specifically made to punch people in the dick. The Nutcracker.
Alright.
Oh, and give it wheels. I was like, the more I watch Beauty and the Beast, the more I think that Belle's dad was just trying to make a murder machine.
Is that the original one or the new one?
The original. I can just imagine them mocking him for his invention, and he just sends it into town wildly as it's hacking its axe. It starts hacking the townspeople up.
Did you end up seeing the new one?
I haven't actually. I've seen it around. I've been curious to get it, but from what I've heard, it's just a shot-for-shot remake.
Well, it's not exactly, and it is pretty good. You might prefer the original, but
I'm always going to prefer the original. I mean, I don't think we should be ashamed in saying that you and me went through that whole phase where we went through watching classic Disney movies, and we both agreed we enjoyed Beauty and the Beast a lot.
Yeah, and there was also those Gaston YouTube poops that didn't hurt.
Oh God, yes. I mean, I'll go so far as to even say one of the things I've really enjoyed in the last few years was Zootropolis.
Zootopia for the international audience.
Yes, yes.
I don't know why it's called Zootropolis here.
I don't know either. I just like. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes,
I
did
haven't
laugh
actually seen
louder
it.
Than I should. I laughed too loud when they took a shot at Frozen. This is the real world. You cannot just get this isn't a magical fairy tale world where you sing a song and all your little wishes come true. Now let it go. Yeah, I know. That was the best part for me. That and the picture that was shown that someone put up on one of my Twitters at one point, where it shows like the halfway point. And it says Bunny
Frozen's
starts.
an alright film. It's just everyone got so fucking sick of it because it was everywhere.
But Ollie, is the thing where it says Bunny starts race war, which now that I think about it, she actually does.
Yeah.
She accidentally started a race war.
Oh.
Between predators and prey by saying the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was a clever movie. It was definitely better. Frozen was a good movie. I agree. It's just it made it so that that it's easy to hate 5-year-olds now.
Yeah. And Jack is improvising lyrics. Ha! Headshot! Boom, headshot, I am the greatest ever.
Oh God, damn it, Ollie. You're playing this game too much. I am taking it away from you. Good. Now you can go on your hooked on phonics.
But Daddy, that is way too hard. Give me Call of Duty back.
Oh, what's that? You giving me lip, boy? You know what happens when you talk back to Daddy. What doesn't kill you can make you stronger. Well, actually, not really, since you're going to die soon. Oops, I'm not supposed to know that.
I can't find that video anywhere. I don't suppose you still have it. Oh well. Hey yo, I'm a talking bear. Big whoop, give me your clothes.
I'm a talking bear. Big whoop, give me your clothes.
They're firing, sir! They're firing!
Well, fire back.
Yes, thank you, Lieutenant. If they hit me, you'll be sure to point it out, won't you? Oh, there they are.
Oi, hey up. Shoot him in the face.
I can't think of a situation in life where shooting someone in the face won't improve the situation.
I guess it'd be if you're meeting your in-laws and you accidentally shoot your father-in-law in the face.
Shoot him in the face!
Wasn't that when Stan was watching Sesame Street? Shoot him in the face!
No, that was...
Monster! You should share your cookies! Don't trust him, he doesn't actually eat the cookies, he just spits them out! Yeah, Stan was begging Elmo to shoot Cookie Monster in the face because he wastes cookies.
Oh yeah, I mentioned, didn't I have a gold tooth now.
Yeah, you have a gold tooth, now that means you have to start selling drugs.
Yeah, pretty much.
And exploiting. You know, exploiting the rich, man. Oh god, Ollie, please don't tag team with someone and start doing crime time.
No.
Yeah, how did that gimmick ever work in the modern day?
WWE don't live in the modern day.
No, Ollie. WWE actually had very little to do with Crime Time's behaviour.
Really?
That was all Shad and JTG.
Huh.
They planned the gimmick, they pitched it, and they did all the things where they basically attacked white people, robbed their cars, and stole all their money.
Well, I guess because it was them doing it, and it was technically, I suppose, parody characters, you could say.
Yeah, but the fact they were played as faces, and the thing is, you know, they were played as faces, and they literally attacked random white people. The only time this was they did something worse was when they did Kerwin White.
Oh god, Kerwin White.
Hey, did you see that jump? That was fucking awesome.
See, who do I give the castle to? That guy. Oh, he hates me. Suppose if I said face was positioned against a massive powder keg and volcanic fault line, and all you have to shoot with is shoulder help. Right. Okay. Well, that would be a very messy situation, wouldn't it? Now off to the next castle. Praven has been besieged. Well, I can double back. They want their town back. It's cute how they think that's gonna happen.
And so we prepare for the next war. Und the war after that. Und the war after that. So yeah, I do recommend you watch Psychoville Season 2, if only to get closure. And yes, just for a bit of fan service, I don't know if this meant anything to you. The "in with the plums" line is still in there. Although it's done in a much more dramatic way. It's not a scream this time. So what should I do with it? In with the plums.
Huh. I'm losing profits. You have something that belongs to me. But... oh, right. He hates me. Okay, kill him. And it's just me and him this time.
I saw Gene Wilder in Young Frankenstein.
Yeah?
I had no idea he was that hilarious outside of Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah. If... LOL!
No!
Arnold Schwarzenegger noises. Oh!
Remember the Von versus Batman?
Yeah.
Come here. You look. What are you doing here?
I can't fucking die.
To make sure the movie doesn't suck. Cause now, it's my movie. Oh! Son of a bitch! Ah! Smashes him. Master Bruce! You did those weights all day long, and you still can't lift up. A plaster wall? What are you, some kind of vagina?
Maybe you should change your name to Bad Bitch. Let's not. Oh, damn it. I'm out of practice with this horseback thing. It's been a while.
Yeah, my phone's really updating me a lot more.
Really?
Yeah, look, it's well, I mean more than my old one.
Huh.
It's basically being the talkie toaster.
Ah. That's not so good.
Yeah, every single time it's always over something ridiculous, like you haven't updated your Facebook profile in about a week, and I'm like, I don't go on my Facebook profile. I don't really do the Book of Faces. You know, apart from to talk to Ian a little, do my Sonic the Jerk stuff with him, and occasionally some of the wrestling shows. Although I have started introducing Joe Hendry to even non-wrestling fans.
Yes.
Oh god, they love him.
How could you not?
Especially the Grado. Especially the Grado lunch.
Grado has eaten my lunch.
Still an RKO onto Doritos, Ollie.
Yeah.
Doritos.
Do you think they got paid for the product placement?
What?
Do you think they got paid for the product placement?
Sorry, you cut off. You cut off.
I said, do you think they got paid for the product placement?
I don't know, probably.
Seems like Mountain Blade gets a few more viewers than you'd expect of a 12-year-old game. Well, more than that. It's a good game, though. This might be the last stream we do on this game, though, depending on whether or not we can finish conquering the land in the duration of it.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Death Battle talked about Balrog earlier. I don't understand why Balrog is going to be in one. He's a boxer. What? really is there to it?
God, I really don't know. Balrog exists. That's kind of the summation of his entire thing, apart from that whole punching elephant death thing.
Punching an elephant to death?
Yeah, canonically he punched an elephant to death. It was mentioned during the fight between Sonya Blade and Cammy.
Right.
That Cammy was able to survive a punch from Balrog, and Balrog's has been known to punch an elephant and kill it.
Right. Oh man, he was one of my party members.
I still worry about Rolf.
Oh, Rolf's back. Okay. Back to the matter at hand.
Maybe they're putting him against another boxer, I think. Oh yeah, there's a couple of them.
Yeah. And there's another former party member of mine that betrayed me.
Hey Ollie, imagine if they put him against Mike Tyson from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yes, run, cowardly traitor, run. I'm gaining on you.
So yeah, lots of Rick and Morty stuff in HMV today, which I honestly thought of you because it was Rick and Morty stuff.
Yeah.
They had their Swifty mugs. They had a poster just saying "Free Rick." They had a few pops of Mr. Poopy Butthole and Rick. And quite a few t-shirts, including the Szechuan sauce shirts. The "I'm sorry your opinion means very little to me" t-shirts. And the Mr. Meeseeks t-shirt.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!
Let's see, they've used Orchid. They've used that robot, I can't remember its name. Fulgor, I think it's called. They've used Riptor.
Right.
And they've used that ice guy. Can't remember his name. Glacius. Yeah, those are the characters from Killer Instinct they've used. And in Mortal Kombat they've used Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Sonya Blade. And for Street Fighter, they've used Ryu, M. Bison, Akuma, and Ken. Oh, and Chun-Li. And Cammy, I remember.
I suppose fighting game characters do actually lend themselves well to a series like that.
They do. They do. Honestly, I want them to do a boss fight do a boss fight thing. It's just it would be so obscure because you wouldn't know who they are unless you looked for them. Oh, and Raiden. Yeah, I forgot about Raiden. I'd personally love to see a fight between Ogre from Tekken versus Rugal from the King of Fighters 95. The reason being that Rugal is fucking broken as shit, and his entire character thing is that he can copy other people's moves by watching them.
Yeah.
Hence why he has some of the special moves of characters from previous games. Oh yeah, and Dan Hibiki, but I remember now, versus Hercule.
Yeah. Our saviour!
Oh god, I remember when I first introduced you to Dan Hibiki and you were just horrified by how ridiculously crap he was.
Yeah. Dan Hibiki!
Let's see how you face the wrath of Dan Hibiki.
Yeah, Dan is different.
From that tower defense game where the tower defense played, where we just kept saying that the armies were the armies of Dan Hibiki, which is why they kept falling.
Yeah. Well, anything I was facing an army in for a while to you was against the armies of Dan Hibiki.
Only because it would be humiliating to lose to Dan.
Yeah. How does Dan Hibiki get command of an army?
I don't know. I'm trying to explain to Liz. Hold on. Dan Hibiki was a joke character put into the Street Fighter universe whose fighting style is basically... He was trained by the same people who trained Akuma, Ryu and Ken, except his entire fighting style, in their words, was retarded. This was actually a thing that is in the canon games. Sakura, one of the characters, even says his fighting style is basically retarded, and the only win he's ever gotten was out of sympathy. The very powerful villain Sagat gave him a victory because he felt bad for him. Or Heihachi Mishima versus Geese. And considering that this winter that match can actually fucking happen now.
Yeah.
Geese Howard, the most broken character, the first broken character in all of fighting video games, versus Heihachi Mishima, the guy who's only just finally died.
Huh. Ha! The guy that would headbutt a bullet and catch it in his teeth.
Yeah, let's try not to remember that.
Tekken 5 was a bit shit, wasn't it? No, 6 was a bit shit. 5 was fine.
It was Tekken 6 where he just caught it in his teeth.
Yeah.
Though, to add more shit to the thing, and sorry if this is a spoiler for you, he fights Akuma. Akuma completely fucking destroys him, and even does the Shungoku Satsu on him, and Heihachi survives it. Not only Shungoku Satsu, but he survived a full power Goadoken, which blew up the dojo and buried him, and the last thing you see of the fight, you don't actually see it end, but you see Akuma walk away after calling Heihachi weak.
Right.
Keeping in mind Akuma is actually holding back fully, he then fights Kazuya, who flat out tells his army, don't bother trying to fight him. He's way too powerful for you, and he did force Kazuya to go into his devil form.
Right.
Then Heihachi turned up after being afraid of Akuma, knowing full well he couldn't beat him in a full-on fight. He then shot a laser at them. Kazuya survived that. The satellite laser with his own laser vision. Akuma wasn't seen until the end, and when Heihachi was finally killed, and then there's a bonus chapter where Kazuya turns full-on devil and fights Shin Akuma. And he does actually manage to reverse the Shungoku Satsu.
Right.
There's actually a canonical bit where Akuma goes to do it on Devil Kazuya, then Devil Kazuya just punches him in the face before he can connect.
Right.
Though the conclusion is never seen.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Oh, but
it's implied he's alive, and the next game is going to be Jin versus Kazuya, because of course it is.
Right. I'm not recruiting mountain bandits. Alright. Okay, so... we've come to some territories that we can take. This might take a while. Oh, I think for a time I wanted to see Captain Kuro from One Piece versus Walter from Hellsing.
I haven't really watched One Piece.
Nor have I. It's too many episodes. Stand by for attack.
It's a Sanshiro versus Chuck Norris fight.
Yeah.
And I did like the Sonic versus Mario fight. And oddly enough, the Ramona Flowers versus Amy fight. And as embarrassing as it is, the Pinkie Pie versus Deadpool fight was actually kind of funny.
Yeah. Surrender? Nope. Kill them all. Spare no one. Slay the wounded.
Yeah. Well, here's a one-sided one. Alucard from Hellsing versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That would be one-sided.
I know a certain fan of Buffy who would cry and disagree with me, only because she's never seen the character. Oh, speaking of, that's my personal favourite response to this, response to people hating certain characters now.
What?
I've never seen them before, I know nothing about them, so I hate them.
Yeah.
It is. That turns up more than you think. At one point while I was on Twitter, someone didn't like one of the pictures I put up for to celebrate Archie basically losing the rights to the Sonic comics. And some person pretty much said, I've only ever played the games, I don't like the comic characters. I've never read any of them, I don't know anything about the characters, but I just don't like the characters, they suck. Then they blocked me because I said, okay, if that's fair enough, you're entitled to your opinion, but how can you honestly say you don't like the character if you literally admitted you know nothing about them? Well,
Yeah.
Buffy couldn't win.
No. Well, I haven't
Alucard
actually
would
seen
just
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but Alucard is omnipresent.
Well, yeah, there's that, and then there's the fact that Buffy's only strong by, well, she'd probably be able to hang with one of the Valentine brothers, but only Yarn. Probably. And even that's stretching it. Lou could have her in pieces before she even knew what was going on. And Alucard would fuck with her completely for a while until he finally decided, you know what, you're not worth my time, and then just eat the top of her head.
What troops you got? Oh, hi. Swadian troops, mostly because we're going to war against the Nords. who
She killed
I
a
used to
certain
fight
version. She killed a certain version of Dracula. She didn't kill the Helsing universe version of Dracula, who worked by different rules. And to be honest, her universe's Dracula works by her rules, so I doubt she'd even be able to deal with the Castlevania Dracula.
Bro, you're getting raped. They are getting more kills at the moment, yes, but I have more men.
She killed Glory. Yes, she killed people from her universe that work by her rules, but it's comparing the strength of her version's characters towards the Helsing versions, and comparing the rules isn't really fair. It's like comparing a bullet to an actual nuclear weapon. There isn't much of a comparison. The vampires in Buffy were nowhere near the level of what they were in Helsing. Plus all of her methods, keeping in mind staking Alucard and all that, it can't kill him.
I don't actually know that Alucard from Helsing can be killed.
Not by conventional methods, keeping in mind that Alexander Anderson, who I would even say would kill Buffy with no problem.
Can he even be killed by unconventional methods?
Can keep him, but she can take him by surprise, and again, she wouldn't win. There's no. It's not really a comparison. It's not really a comparison.
Well, I don't think Alucard would lose in a death battle because we don't actually know how to kill him.
That's the thing, and the thing is, it's already been established. Trying to kill him the same way you'd kill a regular vampire isn't going to work. Stabbing him through the heart, decapitating him, and doing even sunlight does nothing to him. Holy weapons do nothing to him. So you can laugh out loud about her winning, saying, "Oh well, you'd laugh if she won," but you know she wouldn't. She'd try. She'd probably even think she won at one point, but then he'd just come back, make it a point to tell her that doesn't work. Nothing you do will work on me. Then he'd blow her fucking brains out.
You done goofed.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, he regenerates as well, and to a stupid degree. I mean, come on. Anderson chopped off his arms and they just instantly reattached.
Get Swadian Knights and Vega Archers. Yeah, I've got a fair few Swadian Knights.
But I still love the Ultimate Abridged and what he did to the police. Well, I was just chillaxing like a baller, and then these guys then kick in the door and they say, "On your knees," to which I responded, "I knocked your mother last night." And they took exception to that. And you can kind of figure out the rest.
But you know how that song and dance goes.
So I killed all but one.
What happened to the last one?
Pushed out like a assassin that can kill anything. Exemptus ammo can kill anything. Anything as far as they know. Killing something that's omnipresent doesn't exactly work that way.
I'm not even sure it can happen.
You can't kill something that's omnipresent. That's kind of the point. Even if you made a MacGuffin, even if in one universe there's a MacGuffin thing that can kill certain things, kill anything, it literally only works in that universe's continuity. It's not necessarily going to work against another universe's continuity. I'm not giving an opinion on Buffy versus Alucard. I just laugh if she won.
That's fair enough.
That's fair enough. I mean, hell, I would have laughed. I would have laughed if Bison had gone.
Oh crap! I think I've run out of troops for this skirmish. Run!
I hunger. Run, run, coward.
Damn it.
I mean, if you wanted a balanced fight, I suppose Buffy versus one of the Belmonts. Castlevania, what a lovely game to be singing.
What was that?
I don't know, you just kept singing it at one point.
Yeah, I don't know where I got it from though.
I still love the Dorkley thing where they basically make out that Dracula's a BDSM freak.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you enjoying this? What? Don't be ridiculous. I want only to destroy you. It hurts so much. You know what? I'm just getting a sword and I'm going to kill you with that.
Huh.
Wait, very well. I will go into my final form and the true battle will begin. Finally. Okay, now the safety word is Alucard.
Huh.
Speaking of Ollie, have you watched the Castlevania series on Netflix yet?
No, I haven't. I forgot about that.
You really should. Oh, and they did put
I've
the
been
first
told that.
episode of season 3 of Rick and Morty up, but from what I've heard, they are going to put the episodes up weekly once they're out.
Yeah. Even though the second episode is out.
Well, I don't know when they're putting them up. I've seen a trailer for one where they did a Mighty Boosh joke.
Really?
It shows Jerry getting his mail and a feral dog comes and he's holding a bag of chips in his mail and it wants his mail and he goes, but this is food. This will actually nourish you. This is only important to me. Unless my suffering is what you feed on. Then it eats his mail and spits it out, and as he sits there and looks sad, the wind goes by and goes, loser. And I thought Mighty Boosh instantly.
Yeah. Wind, my only friend. I hate you.
Hate you. Shut up, Wind.
Shut up.
I preferred it more in the show than when he did it on the live show.
Yeah, he sounded just more mildly annoyed than like, shut up, Wind.
Shut up, Wind. It was the same level of piss off, Ross.
Piss off, Ross. What was that stuff with the meat in the League of Gentlemen? Did they ever explain
They
that?
never explained what the meat was. There were hints here and there, but it is also hinted that that was just to scare one of them. It was like mental patient meat or something. I did start watching some of the original League of Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Mainly to watch Jeff and his gun.
You know I've got this gun, don't you?
Oh god, that. I love. I think he's the only part of season 3 I genuinely enjoy.
Yeah. Now you are gonna tell this joke, and we're all gonna laugh.
Just don't tell that joke about the Mau Mau. Get out. Pulls out the gun. I love that that's his answer to everything.
You know I've got this gun. No,
They can't control him.
I won the moms.
I hate you, Mike. Yeah, that thing with it. It's just the fact that he just pulls it out. It's the R. Kelly pulling out his gun thing all over again.
And so I pull up.
So I pull out my gun. Why do you want to water in the closet or I'm gonna cap this bitch?
If Tom Cruise and John Travolta don't come out of the closet, I'm gonna cap this bitch.
Oh yeah, they've just started re-releasing the DVDs again in little box sets.
Really?
So easy to get them again. 20 quid for the first 5 seasons in HMV.
Nice.
And then another 20 quid for the next season, and you know, the next 5, and so on. Though nothing beats the Bat Dad. I just don't know if I can face this guy. Then don't. What do you mean? I'm saying you don't need to keep fighting.
You don't need to get into fights with other dads at Little League games. Just sit there and watch.
Yeah, the thing is, it did take me a while to get that episode.
It was a extended Rocky parody.
Love the show, love being there and watching. But the kids all fucking hate it. It's not just them. Every child hates playing baseball, apparently.
Yeah. It's
I think
boring.
it's just because it's the son. Well, it is. And it's just how the parents never pick kids don't.
Yeah. Parents are completely oblivious to the fact that their kids just don't want to be there.
I know, I love the fact that Randy's, the reason they lose everything.
Yeah.
And they're all for it.
Yeah. South Park was disqualified.
Yeah, I like how he's proud of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be fighting at the state championship game.
I need to get into the best shape of my life.
Huh. I need to go now. Okay, see ya.
And of course Randy's band.
Huh.
What's up Dad's ass? It's a long story, Shelley. Let's just say your dad has a lot up his ass right now.
Huh.
Look, it's just a silly fad they're doing. They're not going to go anywhere. And what if they do, Sharon? Are you going to be the one to tell them the truth?
Huh. No! No!
Yeah, I love that is a Star Trek thing, and I didn't realise it until years later. You're getting too old to be in a boy band. I'm 23.
Huh.
I lost the house. Leah. I lost my job. Leah. And I lost the girls. Leah.
Huh.
But if I have to pick a favourite one from the original ones, it would have to be that one where all of them get drunk and then they start trying to reenact the Civil War.
Yeah.
And then they take it too damn far.
Huh.
And when you think about it, Cartman was in a no-lose situation.
Yeah.
Well, that was the best part. He couldn't lose no matter what happened. Even if he lost the bet.
Yeah.
Because if he won, then then basically he'd won the slavery thing. Though
Yeah.
if he lost, he couldn't be, you know, Kyle and Stan's slave because slavery had been abolished.
Yeah. We could lose and we could go home to our wives tonight and say, we did it! We lost like we were supposed to! Aren't we proud?
Oh,
They do not
God.
want to give up this castle.
It's like the 1,000-person march, except there actually are a million people. Coming up dressed up as General Lee. Cartman, you can't just turn up to a rally dressed up as General Lee. Really? I believe I just... Enjoy your freedom, for not soon you'll be my property. How he sends letters to the grieving families. And just makes it all about how he hates Kyle and Stan. I will not rest until we have done it all, taken it all, and you guys are my slaves. Yours, General Cartman Lee. And of course, Stan's suicidal grandpa. Gotta love his suicidal grandpa.
Yeah.
Billy, help me stick this fork in the electrical sockets.
No, Grandpa. Why not? Because I'll get in trouble. I killed my grandpa when I was your age. Ah, we win. They did not want to give that up.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bang. Dead.
All right. Okay, we've taken most of the stuff here.
Now, is there really anything left for you to take?
Oh, yeah.
But, Ollie, remember the story of the boy who got everything he wanted?
I don't think I know that one.
I killed him and took all of his shit. That's a Willy Wonka, a Charlie and Chocolate Factory thing. He really does the whole, you know. But Charlie, remember what happened to the boy who got everything he ever wanted? What happened, Mr. Wonka? He lived happily ever after. And then in the Nostalgia Critic version, Black Willy Wonka turns up. Black Willy Wonka? So for figuring out your secret, do I get all of your secrets and all of your inventions? No, you get a button. Oh, but critic, remember what happened to the boy who got everything he ever wanted? What happened? I killed him and all of his shit. Black Willy Wonka.
Uh, surrender? No. Ladders. Okay. It's time to kill some people.
Kill some people. Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
You'll be tagged like the old
Irish nation.
When you get enough of my beef. Wow, it's like I died and went to heaven, but then they realized it wasn't my time, so they just sent me back and I woke up in a brewery.
Huh.
Chumba, Woomba, Gobbledygook. Ah!
Ah.
Oh god, Liz just snapped her ankle just as she said, as you did that.
Oh. Is she alright?
Ah!
Ah.
Bugger. Bugger.
Sure.
I heard that crack.
Yeah. And it upset you, huh?
Oh god. It's like when Rick says, "Can we go now? I'm back into my old man body. I can feel my bones scraping against each other." Yeah. Rick is how I kind of see you being, Ollie.
Yeah, I know. Can't imagine why.
I don't know, cynical, smart guy.
Yeah.
Probably spend a future despite it where he doesn't care about his family's opinions of him.
I don't care about my family's opinions of me now.
Exactly. I can just see it. Yeah, I'm gonna see it. I'm sorry, but your entire opinion means nothing to me. I can just imagine you saying that to your mom and sis.
You're acting like I haven't already.
Oh, you have?
Well, no, not yet. But I have it in reserve for when it's needed.
Oh yeah, I have the same thing going with my family.
Oh, reinforcements. Hello. God, don't any of my nobles other than me have recruitment standards? I swear I just saw a peasant woman.
You can't alter a memory. True, but you can't alter anything you want about an entirely fabricated backstory.
Yep. Huh. It's a trap. We never left the Shoney's.
Yeah, I showed it to Alan. He didn't really think much of it. He thought the aliens were too weird.
Yeah.
I thought Rick was too me.
And ironically, Rick is apparently how you see me.
Oh God, please, Ollie. We don't need a council of Ricks. Or a council of Ollies and Zams.
Well, it's in the same principle where whenever there's a buddy picture, I end up seeing the both of us in it. Oh shit. Ah, reinforcements. Yes. Go off to engage them while I kill this guy. Ah! And we win. Ah, they've retreated to the castle. We must go in to crush all remaining resistance.
Yes. Yes, crush them all.
Right, you wanna... Huh. Okay. Crossbowman, you're hired. Ah, a knight. You are also hired. They're not exactly gonna defect to a failing kingdom, are they? And even if they do, there soon won't be one left to defect to. I mean, you can see the map right now, there isn't much left.
Well, I told you, they'll start hiding in the sewers and then start eating, you know, rats. Well, actually, I believe I told you that you'd be feasting on the finest meat in the land while they sat in the sewers, shoving pieces of Lego onto their foreskin.
Yes.
Sewing name labels into their ship-issue condoms. Speaking of, they're actually filming Red Dwarf Season 12 now.
Oh, I still haven't seen season 11.
Get on that.
I don't quite know how to do that. How
Well,
can
it's
I
out on
watch it?
DVD.
Yeah. Do it. Surrender. Doesn't want to surrender. Kill them all. They've got some good archers. Oh, come on, I loaded that.
Do it. Silence. I concur.
Yeah.
Ollie, I'm just gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Ah, reinforcements.
Oh yeah, my cat's suddenly finding your battle more interesting. She's watching the arrows fly.
Ha!
Smack. Smack.
Whoa! Someone just hucked an axe at me. Huh. Okay, I think I'd better... Don't even know where these are coming from. Oh, that's where they're coming from.
And Ollie was so close to death until suddenly the person in charge died of a heart attack.
The peril was no more. The animator suffered a fatal heart attack. Oh, I think I'm about to have a cardiac arrest.
Ah, Monty Python. The big question is, where are they now? Well, they're in this room. Crossbow to the dick. You can't keep shooting people in the dick.
Let this be our final battle.
Battle.
Battle!
Battle. Battle.
I win the battle.
Yes, to people not losing the winning the battle. Pokemon Bridged is just horrific. Especially Brock.
Yeah.
Brock is terrifying. His obsession with breeding Pokemon and carrying the corpse of his mother in a bag.
Right.
Still waiting for that apology. Still waiting to not be traumatized anymore. Oh my god. Brock, are you keeping a dead rat in this bag? A dead rat? I'm insulted you'd say such a thing about my dead mother.
Oh.
But I also started yelling at the sky because of its blueness.
Oh, this is pathetic. I can't open it.
Back in my day, we used to yell at husks of corn for being husks of corn.
Right, the Kingdom of Nords is scattered.
All it needs is a good hunting.
Yep. It's just
Did I say your
running.
money or your life?
Yes.
Sorry, it's my mistake. I meant your money and your life.
Sorry, slip of the tongue.
Oh god, those
Yep. So there's 40 men in this castle. There's no way they shouldn't surrender.
Yeah.
Do it.
Surrender. Now, surrender now and we'll shoot you. No, it's actually... Oh yeah, surrender now and we won't shoot you.
Surrender. I'm gonna try doing the automated one, see what happens.
This isn't going to go well.
The castle remains in enemy hands. Well, this is shit.
Starting to think you're not the master of your own destiny here, Ron.
Still don't want to surrender, huh?
Resistance is useless. You will be assimilated. Oh my god, that is technically what you're doing. You're just assimilating everything.
Yep. That's how empires work.
Well, I'm aware of that, but still.
It's also how galactic federations of planets work. Just,
That I have noticed.
yeah.
Baby farts McGeezack.
Baby fart
That was a weird
McGee's
episode.
axe.
Yeah, that was the weirdest episode of South Park I've ever seen.
Space cash.
The space cash was literally only worth as much as you idiots thought it was.
The space
They were
cash.
declared unfit. They were declared unfit to join the Galactic Federation of Planets. Baby farts McGeezack, how stupid is your species? It's okay, I've been making a shiv. I'm going to give you this and you need to stab the alien in the neck. When he was dressed up as Princess Leia to steal it.
Yeah. Princess Leia
But it was stolen
Organa.
by Princess Leia of Alderaan. So Randy dressed up as Princess Leia and stole particle that was a very disturbing episode to begin with.
Yeah.
Especially that guy kills himself over them losing the soapbox derby. Dad, I know we lost, but I want to tell you I love you. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's okay! He's okay!
Oh god. Oh, that was grim. Hello, Astromans. I'm not sure what you're saying. Can you imagine what South Park would be like if it was written by anyone else?
Look, they've tried. It doesn't work. It wouldn't work. I still love the fact that they spent loads of their own money just to spite Kid Rock.
Really?
Apparently, when it came to making the South Park movie, they were given the option. Paramount Comedy wanted them to have an actual musician play like a theme for them to sing. No, I haven't seen him. Sorry. They basically have a song for the movie, and apparently the company wanted Kid Rock to do it. They said no, but they insisted. They went, fine. We'll spend more of our own money to do it.
Yeah.
They also apparently do not remember creating Sexual Harassment Panda at any point in their lives.
But they did.
I know they created him, but apparently Trey Parker and Matt Stone do not remember creating him.
Sexual harassment panda. Kill them.
So yeah, they said that they apparently after making the movie they were so burnt out from making an entire movie and had no idea how it was, the strain it would take on them. So they were so out of it when they had to make the next episode of South Park that they made Sexual Harassment Panda, then instantly forgot that they made him. So there you go. Sexual Harassment Panda, so important, forgot it.
The island of misfit mascots.
Mascots that make literally no sense.
Be sure you run around with scissors, says Oinky, the run around with scissors pig.
And don't irritate your inner ear, Badger.
Don't stand near a giant fan holding a magnet.
Sorry, Liz is just... sorry, Liz... Well, yeah, Liz can only hear what I'm saying, so she's like, wait, what? Hey, don't irritate your inner ear.
But I'm just a panda. No, you're not, dude! You're a guy in a panda costume!
Stickers not like daddy's.
No, I love the whole thing that it's just that their entire thing is that, look, we've just come to the conclusion that a has nothing to do with sexual harassment. At all. I just love that Cartman actually has a valid reason to sue, and Mr. Garrison doesn't help. Did you hear my client being called a little ass sucker? Yeah? And you did nothing about it? Well, he is a little ass sucker. Principal Victoria's entire murder thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I did it. I killed him. I tried to burn the body, but it wouldn't burn. So I threw his body in the river. You don't understand. I had to do it. We were just asking whether or not sexual harassment goes on in your school. Oh, yeah, I think it does. He was talking about having sexual relations with my ass. No, I called you a little ass sucker. Yes, that was right. I could see his eyes peering at me throughout the entirety of the night. He was undressing me with his eyes. Cartman, you say horrible things to people all the time. And of course, no, you cannot forget the whole thing when... Remember when he got arrested for the hate crime on Token?
Yeah.
We are so close to that actually being a real thing that will happen one day.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just how they talk. I just imagine a certain person we know being on trial and that actually all happening to him. Do you know? I can't say that. Okay.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you know? Say Token. Yes, I know. Who is Token? He's a black kid that goes to my school. Black? Black? You called him black? He is black. He said it again.
Alright, so where is the next target?
Target.
We could sweep around here.
Oh, you know, I'm just hanging out in the sewer. Children, do you know how to file a police report? No? Okay, see you at school. Mr. Garrison's in the sewers for reasons.
For reasons unknown.
Actually, it is for reasons that are unknown, funnily enough. Dear.
Patrick, no, not under the couch.
Oh dear.
Puss.
It sounds like the cats threw up under the couch. Oh
Oh
dear.
no.
Oh dear.
He said if someone's over here, he needs help.
Okay, what do you want me to do exactly? Lift the sofa? I'm giving you genuine action. Ollie, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, and can you?
Oh, you're there.
I know, I managed to get her out with the doom robot. Just need to check that she didn't actually. So if you could maybe tip it a little bit, I'll use my phone.
Okay. I'll have to tip it from back.
Oh shit, I can't get down.
Okay.
Put the little bits. Here. That's so helpfully hidden.
Oh dear.
Holy. Okay. Down now. Okay, do you want that one?
Right, there's some top rounds and help you up.
My ligaments and stuff are going really bad.
Okay, I'll lift.
Doesn't help that the ligaments in my hands have gone.
Okay, I'm back. It's okay, the cat didn't do anything.
Okay.
It was just a cough. Just a cough.
Right.
It's a slight bore. Such a bore.
The man that has a cough and it's just a cough and he's fine.
Yes, that was exactly the joke I was doing, Ollie. The man who has a cough, it's just a and he's fine.
For example, nobody goes for a piss in Star Wars.
And in Lost in Translation, nothing happens at all.
It's true, nothing happens in that film.
I'll take your word for it, only because I haven't seen it.
It's not actually a bad film, but...
Nothing happens.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Nothing really comes of it. Like, Bill Murray is an actor who goes to Japan, and it's implied that he's not happy with his wife, so he meets Scarlett Johansson, and nothing comes of it. I mean, it's not a bad film. It's quite a good film, actually. It's Bill Murray. You get
There's
what
just
you pay
nothing
for,
comes
but...
of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's just a massive anticlimax, punctuated by him whispering something in Scarlett Johansson's ear at the end that you never get to hear what it was.
So it's basically the briefcase from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Briefcase from
In
Pulp
that
Fiction.
it's never truly explained.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
I would recommend Lost in Translation mostly for the fact that it's set in Japan and has some interesting little, glimpses of life there in it. And also
So
that some parts of it...
It's more accurate than in the Yakuza franchise.
Actually, did you read that article I sent you, Yakuza 3, reviewed by actual Yakuza?
Not fully.
Yeah, well, basically the gist of it was the Yakuza games, apart from the combat, obviously, are actually very true to life. Apparently they got Kamurocho down pat. Well, the red light district in Tokyo it was based on, apparently that's exactly it.
So it was pretty much completely accurate.
Well, apart from the combat, obviously.
Well, obviously, apart from the combat.
Well, that's shit. Look, I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, apparently the characters, they said they felt like they would have known those characters because these people were Yakuza at the time when Yakuza 3 was basically set. And the whole thing about politicians working with the Yakuza for renovation things, apparently that sort of thing really does happen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find the article again. It's worth a read. But I don't think they do that thing where they cut off the pinkies anymore if they fuck up. I don't think that is still done.
Yeah, it is a very, very, very old-fashioned thing.
Yeah. But that's a bit shit. Look, the Siege Tower bridge comes up, like, almost smack halfway across one of the things you can't get past. How are we supposed to storm the castle?
Smash it with a brick.
But yeah, apparently Yakuza do like to go and sing karaoke and, all the rest of that stuff. And there was actually a Yakuza that ran an orphanage. I mean, it was a tax shelter, but he ran it like a legit business, apparently. Although he did say this when the correspondent explained what was left out of the Western version. He said he felt sorry for people who bought the Western version.
Well, that just goes to say everything, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't actually know what was left out of the Western version.
Well, I know we lost the two-player games.
Oh.
Nightclub stuff.
Ah.
Basically, a lot of the stuff stuff that was added into the fourth game was in the Japanese version of the third game. Oh, this might interest you. It's reportedly pushing for Samoa Joe to win the Universal title at SummerSlam.
Who is?
Paul Heyman.
There's
word.
cool.
There's word at the moment that Brock is leaving after SummerSlam, and that's that. He's done with WWE.
Oh, something's happened, hasn't it?
He might be going back to UFC. And Hardys might not be a thing, but apparently they're doing the Rowan Hardys.
What? Sorry,
they're
were
doing
breaking up there.
The Hardys are doing a thing called the Woken Hardys. Yes.
Well, I suppose if you can't have broken that as it was.
Well, apparently this court case they're doing could go on for years.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It is. The worst part is, looking into it, apparently there's no need for this. They weren't even going to naming money off the broken. Allowed to, it's just they wanted way too much more than they deserved.
Yeah. Okay, well that's that one.
For some reason, the last week I've started to do more Russell Crowe South Park, impressions, just for no reason.
Making movies, making songs, and fighting around the world.
I may have said in the middle of what while just sitting on the sofa with, well, we couldn't find cancer, but we found a man with cancer. Take that cancer and that.
You know what? Right. Okay. It's only a couple more castles until we've won. So, I know we've gone over the 2-hour mark, but what say we stay here until the job is done?
Yeah, I might as well.
Surrender. Alright.
Cake or death.
Surrender? Why do they never surrender? They've got to know at this point that it's the sensible thing to do.
Warming soliloquy for Tagger.
About me.
You interrupt my... And you don't interrupt Russell Crowe's poetry, you scrotum.
Give it to me straight, Doctor.
So,
Will Tugger live?
Just Cause 3.
Sorry, you're breaking up. What?
I've just downloaded Just Cause 3, so I'll be giving that a go at some point.
Yeah, I got that. It's on PS Plus.
Yeah, it just came up for PS Plus.
Yeah, apparently there's a faithful recreation of the island from Lost somewhere in that game. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. I never watched enough of Lost. It took forever to say very little. Oh, We're mowing them down. Yeah, this castle will be ours soon. Kingdom of Nords isn't really much of a kingdom anymore, is it?
Not much of a kingdom, really. It's John o'clock, motherfucker.
King Ross.
Yeah, I don't really like King Ross that much.
I think he's alright.
I don't know, maybe I'm just that guy, but I just really like Adam Blompier and Simon.
Yeah. I can
Don't really
understand
care.
why King Ross might be a bit much for some.
His accent is over the top.
Yeah.
It makes it difficult to listen to a lot of what he says. I mean, hell, I can even handle Jack the Jobber.
See, I don't really like Jack the Jobber. I think he's probably the most boring of the lot of them. Although I do like Jack the Jobber because of his fascination with the Yeti.
Well, it's not just that, it's the fact that he seems to be aware that in this whole world thing, he's the lowest of the lot. I mean,
Yeah.
Adam Pachiti's more boring than anybody else. But that's the point.
Yeah. I'm Adam Pachiti and I am fun. I wonder if his Twitter handle's still regular Lex.
Yeah, I can't wait till Adam Blompier is back to no longer being plumpy.
It's gonna happen, isn't it?
Eventually, they build it up because he was this close to actually getting it back, but then a bunch of people attacked him and stole him from the room, allowing Pachiti to basically win their best of 7 series.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which wasn't a fair thing to begin with, but there we go.
Well, it wasn't really a best of 7, it was a 7-match gauntlet.
Well, I know that. He only had to lose once to, lose everything.
Yeah.
And in the end, they had to cheat to beat Blompier.
Yep.
The cardboard belt is dead. I love Jack the Jobber mainly because the whole point of him is literally just to be Adam Blompier's punchline.
Yeah.
Michael Hayes wrote the book on partying and then picked a fight with it. Because he was hammered. Just a picture of him writing a book, then smashing a broken bottle and threatening the book. he wrote the book and then he fought it.
Brock Lesnar once punched a tree so hard it turned into a book and all the pages were filled with screams.
Look, I'm pretty much convinced that Brock Lesnar is what will happen if you get all of the world's meat and then put it in one place. I'm not lying saying the Big Show is so big that you could hollow him out and build studio apartments out of him. Look at Hardcore Holly. This is a man who looks like fun. Look how fun he is. Or they edit fire in his eyes. Funnily enough, I have been playing some of the WWE mobile games, oddly enough, now that I have space.
Oh, right. Cool.
Well, because my old phone didn't have much space, so I have actually been playing a couple of them, and they're good little distractions, although one of them is just a whole... Well, you see, I was going to download that WWE Immortals because Johnny Cage is in it.
Is he?
Yeah, Johnny Cage is in WWE Immortals on mobile.
Ah.
Because Midway actually made the game. Basically, you know how Injustice and Mortal Kombat both have mobile versions?
Yeah.
Midway did the similar thing for WWE. Sega have made a tap game for them, which is actually kind of shit. There's a card game which has been going for a couple of years, so you know that's actually kind of okay. I mean, I got it when I first got my phone. I first got a smartphone, but I stopped playing it after a while. Turned this one on, it linked to my account for some reason, and I ended up playing it off. And there's like a Tetris one that's, well, a Gems one that's called WWE Champions. That's, imagine WWE All Stars, except all the fights are determined on how well you smash blocks.
Right.
Some characters are made just to annoy us. For example, if I hear Jack the Jobber sing his Hello Mr. Sandwich song before he eats it, I'm going to kill him. The Yeti.
Yeah. Ugh. What the hell happened there? Like, it's not even a Yeti, it's a mummy. And then it come out of a
I
block
don't
of
know.
ice. A mummy from a block of ice.
Yeah, look, I've already had an argument with someone already that I usually hate having arguments because of his entire misconception of how WCW fucking died. His entire argument was based on, oh, well, WWE ruined it. I went, that's not even close to what happened.
That's not even a statement. That's just words. What did they
Yeah,
apparently ruin?
Oh, they're the reason WCW were out of business. They ruined it by... And then I said, how exactly did WWE have anything to do with it when they took all their stars? I went, you do realise those stars left because they were being treated like shit, right? And plus, WCW did the same thing.
When's the video from Sunday going? Oh, which one, Pete? I can't remember. What are you talking about? Surrender. Build a siege tower. The one of me playing back. Oh yeah, I got Pete's first reaction to VR with Batman Arkham VR. Yeah, I can upload that at any point, Pete. If you want. I shall upload that as soon as this stream is done. I forgot we'd done it, to be honest. 9 more hours to finish.
It's too late. The damage has already been done.
It's too late. The damage is done. Morale of some of the troops
Hello,
is slow. How?
hello, Mr. Sandwich song.
One more chance to surrender. Alright, now kill
This
them
is going
all.
to go on for a long time, isn't it, Ollie?
What?
Surrender? No.
Hello, Mr. Sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently a song Jack the Jobber sings to his lunch. Blompier is by far the
Well,
superior
to
actor.
say, it's their own hobby.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Okay, Pete. See you soon. Bye. Ganrat. Oh shit, sorry. Ganraj and Nekawis, whatever that means.
Hmm.
Kenny McIntosh left a while ago.
Who?
He mostly did interviews with wrestlers and wrote articles. He wasn't generally a part of the whole, you know, skits and things.
Yeah. Kind of like Hobo Joe.
Hobo Joe.
Yeah, the guy who shot King Ross in overly dramatic fashion.
Did you ever see the scene that's based on? I shared it on Facebook once.
Yeah, I have seen it.
That was an actual film that was released.
I know, Ollie, I know. I lay in bed having to face the fact that that was a real thing. It's like when you have to get a child and explain to it, yes, this is a real thing that happened. But why, Daddy? The world's just really, really fucked up, son. Thankfully, it's not as weird as the whole having to explain to children why the Japanese keep breaking into SeaWorld and killing all the dolphins.
Fuck you, Duffy!
Fuck you, dolphin! And fuck you, whale.
Dolphin and a whale! Oh, that's really racist.
Yeah, I love that entire thing. I love that they have a genuine reason and everyone else just assumes it's because the country's weird, so they just do this. And then they use the time just to mock Paul Watson.
Was an incompetent media whore who thought lying to others was okay as long as it served his cause.
Yeah, that sounds like Hulk Hogan, doesn't it?
Yeah. Doing absolutely nothing and trying to turn it into drama. Well, this isn't a very well-designed castle for this mechanic, is it?
It isn't. Too bad you can't just set fire to it.
But in this narrow corridor, their numbers won't count for shit. Even though we're the ones with the actual number advantage, so... actually works against us.
Dance them to the cliffs.
Lash them to the wheel!
The ultimate warrior.
Brr. This isn't the most eventful gameplay I've done, but stop dying, you cowards! Stop exploding, you cowards! Oh god, now I'm sandwiched between loads of... Oh, I killed someone. More baddies have arrived.
You idiots, now we're all dead. Shit. 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 Get off me, I'm dead. So if Brock Lesnar does actually leave, then that means that he broke the streak for nothing.
Yeah. Unless Samoa Joe basically destroys him at SummerSlam, then that momentum transfers to him, and frankly someone more deserving.
Well, the thing here currently says, current Universal Champion Brock Lesnar's return to UFC is being described as imminent despite him being under contract until the spring of 2018. They are, however, reporting that Paul Heyman is pushing behind the scenes for Joe to win the Universal title at SummerSlam. The reason for this is due to it allowing Brock to have more time to train.
This is just a clusterfuck. That was almost bad. Okay, we've finally got through. Sammy, you still there?
I'm still here.
Yeah. Okay. Castle is ours, finally.
Finally! Huzzah!
Not really concerned with Lords not liking me. As I say. One, two, three, four. Maybe five. Alright, there are 5 castles left. I think if that's any indication, that's going to take too long. So I think we should probably leave it here.
Yeah, I think now's a good time to call it. We've made
Yeah.
progress, though. I mean,
Yep.
if you want, we can do a stream tomorrow at some point.
Yeah. And surely it's only one more final push to eradicate the rest of them.
One tiny little bit.
Yeah. Alright, well, we hope you enjoyed the stream, and we'll see you guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.